Hey guys, welcome to The Reality.
Or welcome back to The Reality.
It's episode 68. We have a very special guest with us today.
Let's welcome tduty.
Woo!
Episode 68. I'm actually kind of impressed. I could have waited an episode, but that's a whole different topic.
Yeah. Darn, we could have asked you to be on that episode, but looks like this is what's happening.
I'm thankful I'm here.
Of course. Thank you. So for everyone that doesn't know, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you?
Yeah. Tyler Duty, tduty calls. I get super nerdy about marketing, sales. A lot of people call me Ben Shapiro or some version of Peter Parker, but I'm kind of one of those TikTokers, a little bit cringy, but I do what I can.
Okay. Oh my God. I see now the Spider-Man. Huh.
Yeah,
oh my God, I never saw that before.
Masks. I got the mask.
No way.
I'm prepared. It impresses 3 out of every 10 women, but the other 7 aren't too impressed.
Okay.
Oh, what? I mean, it impresses us.
Yes.
So. That count?
You are 2 out of those 10.
Oh,
look at us.
Look at that. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about so do you make content? What do you do?
Yeah, so I have been making content. I'm actually laying low right now because I'm kind of readjusting everything. So I started back in May. And so my stuff was all over the place. Mostly it had to do with daily vlogs, or I had a lot of stage stuff where I get hit in the face with pies, or trying to do cheesy pickup lines that don't always work. But I'm slowly trying to figure out, do I want to stick with what, because you find out most content creators, if they stick to one thing, they do really well in that one thing.
Right.
So
yeah,
right now I'm kind of I'm stepping back, readjusting everything and determining which one I want to choose. So
okay. Yeah. And what app are you most consistently posting on?
Okay, so TikTok for sure. That standard, let's say anywhere from 5 to 15 a week. Again, I'm laying low right now. I haven't posted for the past couple of days. But that and Twitch, and quite honestly, I'm more impressed. I'll tell people this all day long. I'm more impressed with someone, not that I have it. I'm more impressed with someone that has 200,000 followers on TikTok or on Twitch than 2 million on TikTok. And it's just because you look at how much of that value of the 200 bring.
Oh, wow.
Nice. And so when did you start streaming?
In terms of time or just in general?
Well, in general, or whatever you want to tell us.
May 13th. It was a magical date. I think it was a Wednesday. It's a day to remember.
Wow, May 13th. So it's almost not even a year yet.
No, not yet.
Wow.
Not yet. That's why I want to step back and say, hold on. When I come back at that year mark, I want to change. I really want to go after it in a way that's hold up, who is this guy?
Right.
Who is tduty calls?
Okay. Yeah. And for everyone that doesn't know, what do you do on Twitch?
That's a good question. Okay, the main thing right now is dating shows. I haven't quite won one. However, I've made it to the finale at least once. So I think I'm doing good.
Right. Okay. Well, you got pretty far with us.
No, I didn't. I got out in the first round.
You did?
No way.
If I don't even remember which one of you eliminated me, I just remember going out with Sass.
It was probably her.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It could have been me.
I didn't know. I tried. I don't even remember what I did that night, but either I will get dragged on to one of the last 4 rounds, or I will be eliminated immediately.
Oh, okay.
You ladies just weren't digging me. I didn't know what to do.
Oh. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you wanted to do something different with your streaming. What do you have in mind? Can you tell us?
Okay, so I can. Now, granted, so this is why I'm stepping back, because at the end of the day, monetization on TikTok sucks. It's so bad. Yeah. But saying that, use it for exposure, use it to take that audience, drag them to different platforms. The reason I'm stepping back is because, and this is what I can't talk about yet, but let's just say I'm working on the other side of social media that's better with monetization. It has nothing to do with social media. It actually has to do with, talking to businesses, getting stuff figured out. But what I'm going to end up doing is, as I step back, I'm going to earn revenue and then pour it back into social media in such a way. I plan on taking a trip to California and or Houston. So we'll see how that goes. And then what I'm going to do, again, the execution of it, this sounds super extreme, but I've had it in the back of my mind for about a month or 2 now, is we're going to have a big social media party. And so we'll see how that goes.
Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I'm
That's
super
crazy.
excited, but I hear the gas prices in California are pretty up there. So I got to readjust and make sure rent and all that stuff's in order to.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, hopefully we'll be invited.
It's very possible. I mean, aren't you guys in Canada?
Yeah, but we visit places all
So?
the time.
You know, if you get the plane ticket, you guys are invited.
Done.
Not
We're
a
there.
problem.
We're there. Okay. Now going back to a little bit about you, what led you to start posting on like Twitch and TikTok?
Actually, okay, so that was an interesting story. So I went to college for 3 semesters. Okay, wait, are you ladies in college?
Yes.
Yes.
Please don't let my decision influence you by any means. But I'm gonna like, okay, here we go.
Okay.
So what I realized is at the end of the day, college isn't for everybody. And I went for 3 semesters knowing I wasn't gonna graduate. Like I knew it. I was gonna drop out of high school, which that was a good thing I didn't, but I was planning on it. If you can hear my dogs in the background, they always think somebody's here.
It's
So so I guess after high school, I went to college for 3 semesters. Again, amazing school. I am not saying anything against the school. I love the people. But the thing is I'm realizing as a business management major, I didn't have to stay in school for that.
Mhm.
And so I dropped out, went into work. I was also just having a hard time in my life in general. Like it was super bad. But then what happened was I ended up, I left school and I ended up getting a job at a school. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm like a substitute teacher. And I know I look young. It's the fact that my TikTok account got taken down at one point because I thought I was under the age of 13.
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
And I took that and okay, so a 20-year-old, right? 20-year-old in teaching high school students when again I was already struggling with stuff. And now I got these kids backsassing me. For once, I actually had pity on teachers. I didn't understand the struggle they go through with these. Like, it was bad. But it wasn't bad, but it was bad.
Yeah.
And so now I have a new appreciation for teachers. But I was thankful that they also gave me the opportunity for the job.
Yeah.
But then near the end of it, which again, as a substitute teacher, I just, I was like, I really want to get into social media. And you know what's crazy? Okay, so hold on. I don't know if I can show you, but I got this really fancy computer. So you know how on Mother's Day, and I know I keep rambling, but
No, talk. This is
Go
perfect.
ahead.
You picked a good topic. So I like to ramble.
Amazing.
But what had happened was my mom, okay, so like on Mother's Day, right? I'm supposed to get my mom stuff, flowers, make her cry because of how of a beautiful son I am. It didn't happen that day. Like I did nothing. I didn't do a thing. And in fact, that same day, she actually said, Tyler, you know what? I believe in what you're going to do. And I know that you're passionate about social media. I'm going to go and get you a brand new computer today. And I'm like, I didn't know whether to feel happy or guilty. But again, I was at a rough point in my life. So I was feeling pretty happy for that. So then it was just later that week, I ended up setting everything up. And I said, Mom, look, I'm going to go after this. I want to say thank you for your support. 6 months of learning what not to do. But after a while, you start to pick up on it and you see like, okay, hold on. It's not a matter of if, it's honestly a matter of when.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Oh God, that's a recurring sentence this week.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. So you were talking about like your TikTok and all that. Do you post consistently? Do you like?
Well, now he's on a break, but before that.
Oh, you're on right.
Yeah. Okay. And honestly, what I would consider consistent is not just the amount of times you post, but also what you post.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of research on TikTok. What is it? What's the best platform to grow on? What's the best monetized platform? And exactly how do you grow on TikTok? The reason why TikTok, again, you'll have some people who post once a week. That's when you get larger. That's because your stuff's getting sent out immediately anyway. With TikTok though, people will tell you immediately right off the bat, post 3 to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And that's what we hear a lot. The reason why people say that so much is because first, you have no idea how the TikTok algorithm is. And you could be one of the funniest people in the world. If you don't understand the algorithm, your stuff's not going to get sent out. And so that's why you see some of the most cringiest stuff. Like, why is this going viral out of anything? It's because it hit the algorithm right. And if you click on their profile, you're going to see one of two things. Either they're a one-hit wonder, one of those one hit Andes is, I guess, the way they describe it. Or it's someone who had so many videos posted of the same thing that eventually one of them hit the algorithm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that seems to be, unless, okay, not that I want to promote this creator, but have you guys like heard of Benji? I know it's super random, but it's this guy using the Five Nights at Freddy's, like
Okay.
super inappropriate stuff. He's always making like super dirty, edgy jokes that your teachers would just shun. But he's like one of the few creators who I see actually goes viral with pretty much any video. And it's just because he just chooses the same audio and he sticks with it.
Huh.
Oh.
So you really have to know like what works for you, basically.
Yeah. Well, and also I think right now in general, the algorithms like sending out more videos, because honestly, what it comes down to is watch time. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you comment. Sharing may help a little bit. It's about how much can you watch it. And like, again, if I post a 10-second video and you watch that thing 3 or 4 times, that's going to send it out to a lot of people versus, well, granted, you could, it's all watch time.
Wow.
It's good to know, actually.
And so going based on social media, what do you think is your biggest accomplishment?
Biggest accomplishment? Well, I would say, and again, because in terms of numbers, that's what it comes down to is people like Twitch streamers have an appreciation for Twitch because we understand. I will not that, and again, I'm not at this level yet, but I would make, in terms of finances, I would most likely be financially stable if I have 200 concurrent viewers. Like, you know what I mean when I say concurrent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I had 200 people watching me at one time, I would, I could be financially stable. What's crazy is on TikTok, I'm in the top 1%. On Twitch, I'm in top 2. I have less than 3,000 followers on Twitch. Not that the numbers matter, because it's still a life that I'm impacting. I'm thankful for that. But realistically, 3,000 people that I'm impacting, and that's made more of a financial difference on my life. Then keep in mind, I have in total about 160K across a couple accounts. Like my main's like 140, but 140,000. But the thing is though, and I kept track. I did one of the lives on TikTok.
Yeah.
At one point, I had over 100,000 people tune into my live over the course of an hour.
Wow.
And I don't mean to brag, I made $13 whole in that hour.
Wow.
And the thing is my point to that is, again, in terms of finances, I had over 100,000 people tune in and I made $13 versus I have maybe like 50 to 200 tune in and I have the possibility of making a couple hundred.
Wow.
It kind of shows you, like, in terms of, that's why I say, like, I'm much more impressed. Like, it's great that I have 140K. It doesn't really do a whole lot though.
Because like we want to start Twitch because like, we're part of like the E-Dates and stuff like that, but we don't know like what we would stream. That's the problem. Like we don't have our niche. So
honest, I don't mean to cut you off. You guys are the niche. I'll again, I just pronounce it niche. But so you guys, ultimately, people aren't there to watch what you do. They're there for you. That's what's cool. Is TikTok, they're there for your content.
Yeah.
Twitch, they're there for you. And you will build that's why people are obsessed with Twitch.
Right.
That's why so many Twitch streamers go over to TikTok. But then that's why so many TikTokers go over to Twitch, because they need financial benefit and they want to build a community.
Yeah.
And again, money's not everything, but realistically, if you want to do this full time, you need to have an income.
Yeah, for sure. That's so interesting.
But if you guys want to stream, I think you absolutely should.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't even know what Twitch was until like 4 months ago. Not even like 2 months ago.
It's surprising. I talked to a lot of business people and they're like, wait, Twitch, what's Twitch? I'm like, oh, have you heard of TikTok? Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have to say, like, you're the only creator or like Twitch person that we've talked to that's actually told us like the truth.
Like in terms of what?
Like how to like grow and the actual numbers and like kind of like the science behind the
yeah. I get super nerdy about those numbers.
No, but it's good because like for people that are like either watching or your viewers or us, like we don't know those things. We just think, okay, here's a new app. Let's try to get somewhere on it. But then knowing all that, we're like, oh, wow. So they're actually there for us. Like, it's us. It's not what we're producing. Like, it's just a weird, you showed us a different viewpoint that we've never, I don't know about Juju, but I've never seen that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, thank you for telling us that. Like, honestly.
No, yeah, it's really cool. And I don't know if you guys have, again, I've done my quote unquote research on it. The most streaming category on Twitch is just chatting,
Chatting,
where people
yeah.
just
Yeah.
take time just to chat to their viewers, and people just love that community. And honestly, okay, I don't mean to go too off topic.
No,
but
tell us.
when I talk to business people about what Twitch is,
Yeah.
and again, I don't come in like oh, like I know something more than you. Not necessarily that, but to me, it's interesting because so much of my social media life the past 9 months have been Twitch, TikTok, understanding who's popular and how they got there.
Yeah.
And then I talk, and again, just because in my mind, because we're all genius at something. So in my mind, I'm just super educated on that stuff. And then I go talk to these business people, and that's a whole different topic in itself, trying to convince people to monetize your platforms for you. Sponsors are a whole different issue.
Yeah.
My gosh.
We know.
We know.
Exactly. But the thing is with that, what's cool about that is I will talk to them and they're like, what's Twitch? And it's like the best way. If I ever describe Twitch in terms of like best simplicities, you guys know the Kardashians?
Of course. My loves.
Exactly. The best way I describe it is reality TV that's live streamed. And because
Juju, this is perfect for us. We're called the reality.
I know.
That's
Literally.
what's cool about it is that, and again, we all have different perceptions of what it means to be famous. And again, some of us, nothing in particular, but again, at the end of the day, we just get behind a screen and start talking. But what's cool is that they look at us, not as big as the Kardashians, but they'll look at us in a way that says, hey, hold on. There's something different about them. And in my mind, they're famous. And so that's why also Twitch is amazing, because sometimes people can just send you, $5 here, $5 there. But for the opportunity to talk to a celebrity and have them see my message, that's worth $5 to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it's definitely, it's something you're viewed as a whole different. No longer do you need corporate media to become a celebrity and famous.
Right.
Yeah.
Do
And
you
like,
think,
no, go.
No, I was gonna say, do you think that like you can make a living off Twitch?
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I was listening to a Twitch streamer the other day. He leaked it. He said, and I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to. Let's just say that on TikTok he has over 2 million followers. Awesome. Of course, what does he do is he takes that audience and brings them over to Twitch. And I watch him and, just sometimes studying, sometimes for entertainment. He has anywhere from, I would say, an average of 200 to 400 concurrent viewers.
Okay.
Which on Twitch, you are absolutely in the top 0.5%. Keep in mind, my average viewership would be anywhere from 15 to and of course I have those better days, but it's anywhere from 15 to 50. And so again, those better days are what brings it up.
Right.
But the thing is though, is I'm watching him and he said that within the past 2 years, he's made probably $250,000. And not just on Twitch, of course, but I've seen him do a lot of subathons where do you know what a subathon is?
Yeah. Juju, do you know what it is? Ju?
Is that when they subscribe to you and then he
No. Okay. Do you want to explain what subathon is?
All it is every time someone subscribes to you, there's a timer that goes up, which means that's how long you still have to stream.
Yeah.
So, I can determine that. So in general, a subscription is $4.99. So $5. I get half of that if I'm just a regular affiliate, because the majority of people are not partners. Partners, you can negotiate. Okay. Affiliates, they get 50%.
And when do you, sorry to cut you off, but when do you get an affiliate? Is it being on the apps so long, or is it by Twitch, seeing you consistent?
It's a requirement. So it's not easy, but it's not hard to do. There's 4 things. You want to have an average, now listen to this, an average viewership of 3 people watching you. Does that sound possible?
Juju gets that for just going live in a room.
Get that for doing nothing.
So exactly, just having 3 people watch you, your mom, your dad, your uncle, whatever. Yeah. Your friends. But it's also you have to stream for at least 7 days in a month. This all has to be within a month. Okay. 7 days, at least a total of 8 hours. And you have to have at least 50 followers. Out of those 4, which one do you think is the hardest?
Having 50 followers.
No, I would say how long to be live for.
Really? It's actually the average viewership of having 3 people watch you at all times.
No way.
Okay, at all times.
So from the beginning of your live to the end?
Yep.
Or on, okay.
Just have 3 people watch you because, and again, Twitch discoverability is awful. But saying that, if you know how to market, All you have to do, and again, I could have one person at the beginning and 7 at the end, and my average is still above 3. But so many streamers don't understand that it's about the average, which at the end of the day, streaming should be fun, but it's also a job. If you want to make money off of it and get affiliate, which again, it took me 3 weeks to get affiliate when I started from nothing, not a TikTok following, not a Twitch following. It took me 3 weeks because I was willing to embarrass myself to say, hey guys on Instagram, hey guys on Facebook, would you like to check out my stream? Keep in mind, grandma saw that, people from school saw that everywhere. So it was just something I was willing to do. But I can't tell you how excited I got when I got my first subscriber for $2.50.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Wow.
But look at you now.
Yeah.
$7.75. Yeah. I actually, no joke. I remember walking in when I had a marketing job at the time, working for this agency in St. Louis. I walked in that day and I was like, guys, I just got my 3rd subscription. Oh, really? How much money have you made? $7.77. And they laughed. We all laughed about it. Not like in a disrespectful way, but they laughed. And I'm like, in the back of my mind, I knew, because at the end of the day, you never know who's going to come in and just generously drop $100 here and there and there. It happens.
Well, you got to start somewhere. That's what I say. Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
Start streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Tyler, thank you for everything you told us. We appreciate it, honestly.
We appreciate you.
And our viewers appreciate this stuff too.
Yes.
I just have to ask a favor.
Of course.
Sure.
Will you remember me when you 2 ladies are famous?
Oh, stop.
Oh my God. You will never forget.
Yes. Will you remember us when you're famous?
You know, it's fair to say, I don't know what's going to happen this next year, but at the end, like, I'm trying to be more intentional about what I'm doing, which is why I'm kind of flying under the radar right now, which even then, like, I still post on Instagram, so it's not like under the radar, but
yeah.
Okay. Well, if you ever want us on your stream, let us know. We'll be there.
Here to help.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.